And we are going to play us some Hard West. Switch right on over. Now it says Jesse Warren because I hit cancel. Haha, that's very funny. Here we go. That's the URL to a different song entirely. Anyway, we're up to Cervantes'. We just finished Cervantes' intro fight, as that's how these streams tend to go. I doubt we'll finish the entire campaign tonight since I got started so late. The most recent Windows update, all this pain in the ass, I was told that the reason for it not installing correctly was... well, glad to have you back. I was told the reason for it not installing correctly had to do with the Media Feature Pack in Windows N, and uninstalling that would cause it to go through again, so I uninstalled the Media Feature Pack, spent 2 hours on a failed update, and then had to reinstall the Media Feature Pack to play games again. Ugh, Windows is a fucking mess. Anyway, let's get going. Solomon I've got to get my voice back for this. Solomon Delir had done well to acquire the meteor and contain its powers. But what the devil wants, the devil gets. Once again, I say the big advantage to being intersex is my ability to do a half-decent John Wayne impersonation. A lot of women can't get their voice that low. Let's see. I guess we've only got one place to go, which is the altar. We have a lot of friggin' money. I guess that's what happens when you're a corrupt, whatever he is, inquisitor. You just end up with a lot of money. When they reached fellow agent Batham Rom, he was absorbed in what looked like dark rituals. So spend 1 black mana to gain 3 black mana. That's banned in modern formats. Still, Perez trusted the Inquisitor would not tolerate a man's company were there any doubts about his godliness. The agitated Inquisitor told Rom that Delir had not been there. Rom said this was troubling, but suggested they hunt smaller fish until more cipher pieces were available. Delir's time would come. $29,000 in modern cash, huh? Wow. That's assuming that each of these is $1, right? I guess they're working in dollars. This is like the 1700s. Did they have the American dollar, or the 1800s? Did they have the American dollar at that time? I guess they probably did. Rom had some rudimentary information as to the identities and whereabouts of the cipher-bearing order members. They could be eliminated via brute force by simply slaughtering the local populace, but doing so would have devastating consequences. Rom was confident he could pinpoint the culprits quite accurately, though, if he had the correct ingredients for his rituals. He left the decision to Cervantes. US dollar was created in 1792. Alright, so probably then. Because this is after segregation of the native populace. Rom knew of 3 order members who carried cipher pieces in their flesh. They were all located somewhere in the region, hiding among the populace. Alright, shall we go after the one at the docks, the one at the tramper's cab, or the one at the farm? It says certainly 1800 because it mentions the Oregon Trail specifically. Yes, it does. Alright, we've got 3 choices here. The docks, the trapper's camp, or the farm. Who are we going after? anyone? The docks, probably fight some of them. Go farm. Well, we've got the 2 viewers. Hey, dogs. You both know better than that. Alright, we've got one person saying the docks, one person saying the farm. I will flip a coin. Alright, we are going for the farm. Just as likely to find fishmen at the farm. Yeah, you're right. There's fishmen everywhere. Maybe it's a salmon farm. Rom could tell one of the Order's members lived at the farm to the north. But the visions was not clear enough to identify the exact person. If he had a rabbit's foot, he could obtain a clearer image. Alright, so we actually need to see what items we need for each of them. Trapper's camp, we need some dried meat. Alright, so we're actually going to be looking for the items to find these people. We need 5 dried meat, a rabbit's foot, and 2 bottles of liquor. I'm sure we can go into town and find some of that stuff. Over here we got a Romani camp. We got the doctor, the fate trader, the gunsmith. That's the standard stuff. Wretchport, that sounds like fun. Let's head over to the caravan. Hey there, Al. Good to sorry. I thought it was Al because Al's name comes up in that color. Hi there, B. Good to see you. So we have shotgun and the Lancaster pistol. We can grab 2 bottles of liquor. We get 5 dried meat here, or just the liquor? It's like the liquor is the only option. You do have the purplest name. Alright. What they're not telling at you is that, in fact, I am the liquor. Alright, well, we found the liquor, so I guess we're going to the docks. Let's go fight some fishmen. Rom took a few sips, then poured most of the first bottle into the cauldron. He put the second bottle away for later. Then he proclaimed that the man that needed to die was Laszlo, the dock workers' foreman. Alright, we gotta go after Foreman Laszlo down at the docks, which I assume is the harbor. Or it might be Wretchport, but I'm assuming the harbor. I feel like at one point I set my name to a different color, but I don't remember when that was and what color it was. Ah. The harbor had a huge economic impact on the region. Ships laden with goods and passengers arrived there every day before continuing their journey on land. Those that stuck around in town tended mainly to be traders, caravaneers, sailors, and prostitutes. It would be a melting pot, if scum could melt. Somewhere among them was a member of the Order. Using the information they had, they only killed the Order member. With his powerful voice, Cervantes proclaimed that a sinner was in their midst, who would soon bring doom to them all. When he told them it was Laszlo, the man was immediately chained and brought forth. Cervantes looked at him with disdain, and then made a dramatic gesture. The wretch was torn apart by the crowd. None of them noticed the cipher piece pop out of his body, allowing Cervantes to quickly pocket it and take his leave. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate it. Alright, so now we need some dried meat. And we need a rabbit's foot. The trapper camp will have at least one of those things. I expected fights from this. In the woods, they found a group of mountain men. These formidable hunters and tanners contributed most of the leather goods in the area. Slaughtering them would have economic consequences. I like that I seem to have let the devil sort him out as an option everywhere I go now. Alright, we have a rabbit's foot, and that's all they have for sale apparently. So we're going to first the docks and then the farm, so both options work. No fight yet. Rom could tell the Order members lived at a farm to the north, but the vision was not clear enough. Rom shredded the rabbit's foot into pieces and threw them into the cauldron. Then he could see the man clearly. It was Mike Mudgett, one of the farm hands at the farm to the north. Hard West and Pit People are both SRPGs, both very dark, but with drastically different ways of showing it. Different tones, that's a good way to put it. This game is not humorless, but it takes its humor in a much more 14-barreled shotgun direction. It was one of the larger farms in the areas and an important food source for the region. Somewhere among the men and women working the fields was a member of the Order. Using the information they had, they only killed the Order member. We don't want all the people on the countryside to turn against us, so we're not going to go around slaughtering people. Well, Cervantes, who we're playing right now, is kind of trying to bring on the apocalypse, which Simon DeLear, who we played in a previous campaign, worked hard to prevent it. So we're actually after DeLear himself now. Cervantes introduced himself as a man of God on a mission of utmost importance. He told the foreman that Mike Mudgett was part of an unholy cult, and that for the sake of all their souls he must be purged. Shocked by this revelation, the foreman plucked Mudgett from the fields, then bound and impaled him. To the cheers of the farmers, Cervantes then put fire to the man's body. When the people had dispersed and Mudgett was a pile of human-shaped ash, Cervantes discreetly grabbed the revealed cipher piece. Let's see, I believe this is before the Civil War, actually. Let's see. So now we need to figure out where to get dried meat from. I'd assume we gotta go to Wretchport since the trappers themselves didn't have it. Thanks to the nearby harbor, Wretchport, while not large, was a bustling town. Strong law enforcement kept the town safe, and the market offered a good variety of wares. Let's see. Dried meat, there we go, we need 5 of these. Could have got our liquor here too. Same price, so not a big deal. Let's grab these sturdy shoes, we might need those. 1 pair of sturdy shoes in the whole town. Oops. And to trade. Do you guys need them? Not need so much. So we've got the 10-gallon double shotgun and the 10-gallon single shotgun. Only difference from what I can see is the double adds more heat, which makes stealth more difficult, while the single only has 1 shot. We've got the Judicator, which is an excellent little gun for the start of a campaign. It's not incredible by any stretch, but 4 damage is pretty damn good for a sidearm. So what do we got here? Oh, he's got Cañón Calavera, Joaquin Perez's personal weapon adorned with traditional Mexican ornaments. That does 6 damage, Jesus. Oh, that is a really nice pistol. That does 3 damage against half cover, 2 damage in full cover. That's crazy. Wow, alright. That's a good weapon. Oh, Cervantes needs the sturdy shoes. He's got a healing elixir. He does not, so he can take the medical bag. Let's look at our deck. We need a time machine. A time machine would be perfect for this. All we need is some plutonium. Or a Mr. Fusion. They're expensive up front, but they pay for themselves. Alright, they're both only wearing 1 card right now. Got a jack and a queen of clubs. No one has a full hand unlocked. That's going to take at least 1 more fight. Alright. You need the extra aim. Probably. You are ignored by enemies in the setup stage. Ooh. That's scary shit. Also adds movement. Queen of Clubs. Shriek to damage all enemies in sight. Excellent stuff. And Jack of Clubs has dodge, which will be very useful for a guy with a shotgun. Not sure you've seen this game before. It's not... It never got super popular or anything, which is a shame because it's really excellent. Gaston. Gaston, baby. I know you're nervous the past couple days, but please stop pacing. Do you want up here with me? You just want cuddles? Alright. A 60-pound mass of muscles, and he's terrified of rain. Cervantes handed Rom the ingredients. See, that's the thing though. The mischance, not nearly as frustrating because of the luck system. It makes the whole thing work better, move more smoothly. Once you're out of luck, or once someone's out of luck, basically can't miss them. But hitting someone will restore their luck. And it's all a balancing act. Shooting at someone and missing will lower their luck. Shooting at someone and hitting will raise it. He large, but also he soft. Rom took the first 4 pieces of meat and chewed on each one before spitting it into the column. He swallowed the last one. Oh, he only needed 4, but he was hungry. After a few moments, the stew began bubbling intensely. Rom nodded silently. The man they were looking for was William Tanner. That's a good name for a Tanner, isn't it? William, I mean. Also, isn't that the name of the guy who found Alf? Willie! Willie, you're a heretic, Willie! Ha! I kill you! Rom knew of 3 order members, etc., etc. 170 pounds of muscle and fat, but I'm terrified of everything and gravity challenged and fragile. Oh. Alright. Using the information they had, they only killed the order member. If there is any point, any one of these groups, that's going to protect their own after an accusation like this, it's going to be these guys. We're going to try it anyway.
Every member of the order that Raum identified was dead.
Never mind.
It was time for the Inquisitor to meet up with him again.
Cervantes confided in the men that one William Tanner had been seen in the area and that he was involved in the black arts. If they'd experienced any bad luck lately, it was undoubtedly his fell presence that caused it. The men delivered swift justice, rousting Tanner with kicks, then carrying him to the main camp area and nailing him to a tree. Cervantes told them he must now remove the source of evil, cut the cipher piece from Tanner's abdomen using a ceremonial dagger, telling the men that they had saved countless lives through their selfless actions that day. I mean, there is actually a setting that's very much like this. Deadlands is what you're looking for. The collected cipher pieces weren't close to enough to assemble the device. Rom was looking at the bonfire blankly, when suddenly he shivered, grabbed his head in pain. He'd had a vision. Here was at the church to the north. Yes, it's not Deadlands' trademark. Rom said that if Cervantes brought him 2 doses of opium, his visions would be clearer, granting them a strategic advantage. This sounds suspect. I think this guy's just a drug addict.
Raum's vision directed the Inquisitor towards the house of worship. The mystic assured him that Delir would be there.
Where is the Chinese trader? Said that it had become available. Oh, there he is. At the crossing, Cervantes met a middle-aged Chinese man enjoying a moment of rest during his journey to the west. The man was friendly and polite, offering his wares to the Inquisitor. Okay, a couple doses of opium. We can also grab a gas bomb. Ooh, that's a good weapon. Let's grab a few equipables. Nail bomb. Those are good. These 2 doses of opium. Noise bomb. Meh. Stun bomb. Okay, both of those decrease aim, which is the main thing. I don't really need those at the moment. I may come back for them later. Currently pretty committed to our quest to destroy all advanced technology, no matter what the cost. Well, that sounds like you're already basically Cervantes the Inquisitor. Lobbing bombs into a building that was full of clocks. Good stuff. Bathim Ram stared at Cervantes impatiently, inquiring as to whether the Inquisitor had brought him his opium. After much grinding, cooking, and sniffing, Ram seemed satisfied with his infernal stew. He sat with his face over the top of the pot, inhaling deep. Then, in a sonorous voice, declared he had been visited with a vision. A secret passage led to a shed behind the church. The Order was not aware of it. Cervantes and Perez could use it to take them by surprise. Alright, let's take them by surprise then, shall we? They stood nearby. They stood on a nearby hill, looking down at the church, contemplating their next move. Their trust in Ram's visions was measured at this point. Attacking the church still seemed their best bet. Armed guards on the premises confirmed that something was going on in there. Let's see where this goes. What's this Lancaster pistol do anyway? What good is it? Oh, it's Got 2 shots per turn and also 4 barrels. I think we're good as we are. Let's toss gas bomb and nail bomb onto these 2. Started a pizza shop. Invented the first pizza. Well, that sounds delicious. The Grand Inquisitor could not wait to spill Solomon's. He swore the old inventor would die that night.
A tunnel enabled them to enter the premises unseen. The church was heavily guarded. Something important was going on in there.
Alright, so Cervantes can actually walk directly through enemy's vision radius. As long as we're still in the setup phase. Perez is going to have to be a lot more careful. You'd think they would have noticed this obvious secret passage back here. No, in this large shed. Good old Switzerland. That's where the Swedish come from.
To Cervantes' surprise, there was but one lone soul inside the church. Her name was Sister Rosario Aiza, and she was a prisoner of the order.
Alright, new character. Alright, so we've all got to get to here. It's easy enough. So now we've got a nun on our team. It's nice to actually get a female
was a supporter
character.
of the order until she discovered Delir was using a clairvoyant to stay one step ahead of their enemies. Believing this was blasphemy, she tried to turn the others against him. That's when Delir imprisoned her in the church. He would use her as bait to lure the Grand Inquisitor into a trap. She prayed for deliverance, not realizing that her prayers were answered by the forces of darkness.
Kill the attackers. Well, they don't see us yet. What can she do? She's got 6-shooter and a double shotgun. So some very basic but very decent weapons. Alright, they are probably going to be coming in from here and here. We've got to set up some defenses. Perez is the only one equipped to snipe at all. So he's going to have to go to the top floor. Fortunately, we are still in the setup phase. Mr. Rosa can go over here. Cervantes is going to take a peek out the front door since no one can see him. Oh no, there's not much of an upstairs, is there? Oh, Perez can at least take a look out the window up here. Got a bubble double shotgun that shoots double shotguns. Well, you know, in Enter the Gungeon, there's a shotgun shell that shoots shotguns that in turn shoot more shotgun shells. Oh, shit. He is just right there, isn't he? Well, guess this is it. It's only got 4 HP. It's got no cover because we're right up against him, so this works out very well. Excellent. Alright, Perez, go upstairs. Take cover by the window, see if he can scout. Oh, excellent. He can see someone. His rifle, 69. Ricochet, help or hurt? it'll completely fuck it. Alright. Nice. Yeah, and your favorite gun is going to drop less and less often as you unlock more, too. Oh, I love how she runs. Alright, just gotta end the turn, I guess. Ooh, there was someone right there, too. I should have opened that door and found out. It's fine. Still not that big a deal. Ooh, especially with that ricochet right there. That means even if Perez doesn't have good accuracy from where he's at, that ricochet item's right next to the guy, so that should bring it to 100, I think. Oh, there's a lot of these dudes. Oh, he's already got 100 against that guy, but that's guy's no cover. That looks like he's in full cover to me. That's only 65. Oh, because that's a long-range weapon. Silly me. I can still kill this guy, though. Technically no cover. Yeah, take that, you jerk. There's also the bullet that shoots pistols, which is slightly more common. Also the lowercase r, which fires bullets that are letters in the word bullet. It's aesthetically pleasing. That is what I would call that one. I've never been good with it. .74, that's a pretty decent chance. Excellent. So even if you miss, even if she had missed that shot, you would have lost 74 luck, which basically increases. Basically, luck makes it much harder to hit someone. It actually makes accuracy count more if you've got more luck. If you're in full cover, you basically can't be hit as long as the accuracy is lower than your luck. I am decent at Enter the Gungeon, but I'm not great. There we go. 49 luck. Try and flank, but you're not very good at it and you shot at the wrong person. Good job. It's a fine gun, but there's a lot better. Yes, and also it says bullet as you shoot, which is a nice touch. Bullet, 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 bullet. Ooh, no, that's full cover. He's only going to be able to do 2 damage, right? That's assuming he can even hit. Better than nothing. Yeah, there we go. So he regains 50 luck there. Let's take the one with the higher accuracy at that point. Now, if we can just connect one shot, even through full cover, that's more than enough. There we go. I don't know where anyone else is the problem. I really want there to be a super hot gun in Gungeon. That would change the entire mechanic of the game though, wouldn't it? Alright, I don't know where anyone else is. So I guess now's a good time to take a breath and reload. Doesn't need to reload that. Is anyone gonna come for us? Really? Nobody? You're really gonna make me come to you? I thought you guys were attacking us. Oh, there's someone. Spoke too soon. Right out in the middle of nowhere. Of course I can't use that door. Maybe if Perez goes here, he'll have a bead. Oh, I just thought of a better way to do that. That's fine, this still works. Wait a second. Yeah, 6 damage, there we go. So I guess we're just waiting for them to slowly trickle over to us. I mean, it's not a bad plan. Aha, here we are. Someone's coming in the back. Which means... oh, there's no decent spot to shoot at him from. He's gonna have partial cover no matter what. Good stuff. Alright, Perez should be able to get up here, however, and flank him with a pretty easy shot without leaving himself open to attack from behind. Uh-huh. Perfect. You just stand at the ready. Infinite ammo when your health is above 100. Another version. Oh, they're talking about different games. Alright, what can she do from here? 69. Not get a second shot either. Here's something I can do. I can ricochet off of this. Get a nice shot from above. Oh, he does not have the luck for it. Shit. I should have been watching for that. I thought this was 20 luck. Oh, never mind. He does have the luck for it. 100%. Perfect. Good stuff. Ricochet shots are ridiculous. I absolutely agree. The weather effects in this are really nice. Ooh, oh yeah, Cervantes also has the ability to intimidate people, lowering their movement and aim just by being there. Ooh, let's throw a gas bomb at these guys. I mean, I got this for a reason. I guess it doesn't do its damage immediately. Oh, that's a shame. Chekhov's gas bomb. You are not wrong at all. Can I toss a nail bomb down onto them? Not quite. Can't even toss one out the window at this guy. I'm gonna have to move over here and then drop the nail bomb. Get out of here. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, I knew one of those would have to hit. That was absolutely worth the trouble. Ooh, that's a miss. Oh, there's the gas bomb. Oh, good stuff. I mean, it's not supposed to be safe, B. It's supposed to kill people. Let's see. Alright, everyone reload. Get ready for the next group. Safe and nail bomb have almost none of the same letters. I feel like that's telling. But why would you make a nail bomb if not to safely detonate it away from people? Alright, well now I know how the gas bomb works for the future. Alright, no one else is moving, which means I am actually going to have to go out and find them. That's frustrating. Well, let's end one more turn and see if they come at us. Aha! It was worthwhile. See how useful that luck system is? Super great. 69 again. Is that it? Is that the last of them? That is not the last of them. Good lord. That's it? No one's gonna come for us? There's 3 remaining. Which I guess means they're hiding now. They're terrified. Not that I can blame them. Alright, Cervantes, go out there and look. Oh, yeah, they're in this house. I thought they would be. Alright, now I can see them. Perez is gonna have to come downstairs. still stand back though. Alright, Rosa's gonna hide over there. She's the most fragile out of everyone since I haven't gotten to equip her. Good try. I knew that'd be a good spot for her. Oh! That's fine, he just restored my luck and only did 1 damage. Now if I get too close, they can get a reaction shot. That may only be with pistols. I really haven't figured out how it works. Point front of box that emits bullets toward enemies or in rare circumstances at your comrades. Well, after you do that, they're not your comrades anymore. Alright, can Rosa get a clean shot from here? I don't think so. Oh, never mind. Not at the one I was expecting. Accuracy with a shotgun, even better. One damage, take that. Oh yeah, we did, when we were playing Delir, we did create that Doomsday Clock. It showed us how long until the world itself ended. Can we ricochet off of this? We sure can. That's only 50% though. It's fine. Good stuff. 36. Ugh. Oh, you have nowhere to hide if we dash in. To go around the side. Oh, that's gonna be a ricochet object, isn't it? Cannot risk that flank. It's fine, just shoot him. We've got a Doomsday Clock right now, that's true. It's not automatic though. Like the one in this game. Alright, can we get that 36% shot? Probably not. Oh, 39%, that's a little better. Still probably not, but that still drains his luck, makes the next shot more likely. Oh! She is going to be able to get him on this next one. I'm almost certain. No, it's still not as high as it was the first time. That's fine. Dead on the next round. Got to be some way to do this more easily. Now I think you need to have a pistol equipped to get a reaction shot. Let's find out. Yes, I was right. Which means this guy's dead. That makes life much, much easier. Yeah, that's right, you reload, you jerk. Ooh, I need to move her. Move Cervantes in with dodge activated. Yeah, why not? We can move him right in front of the the window here so that he's only got partial cover. That way they'll aim at him, but not be able to do much about it. This'll do it. Yep. Out of luck. Alright, you move in. I could shriek and just do damage.
And Sister
Perfect.
Rosa was now free.
Solomon Delir had done well to acquire the meteor and contain its powers. But what the devil wants, the devil gets.
Cervantes convinced Sister Rosa that he was a servant of light and wanted what she wanted. An end to Solomon Delir's blasphemy. Rosa directed them to someone who might know the identity of the clairvoyant. Gustav Wedholm, a local banker who was once the Order's paymaster. He was an opium addict and an embezzler and was forced to leave in disgrace. But because of his former position, he knew the identity of every member of the secret society.
You know, it's weird. We've been getting noise on the line just constantly for the past week since we upgraded our internet connection. I have not dropped a single frame so far tonight. I'm really surprised. Let's see, we've got to meet the expelled Order member at the Opium Den. And also, let's take a look at these new weapons and cards that we just got. Alright, they have a full hand ready. Unequip everything. Let's see. Give pairs, we can give someone 3 of a kind as well. We don't have much beyond pairs. Maybe a straight? Yeah, we can give someone a straight. Let's see, we got dodge. Let's give him the extra defense with Shadow Salve, which is very helpful. Queen of clubs. King of clubs. And prayer grants random powerful bonuses versus Ace of Diamonds. There we go. There, you've got a straight now, which gives +1 HP per turn. Wow, that's actually really, really nice. Can't quite make another straight. Golden bullets would actually be better for him than the 10 of diamonds. There we go. That keeps him with his straight. Can't really make any pairs now either, so that's not very good. Yeah, I don't want to make one guy super powerful while fucking over everyone else. Alright. Give him dodge. And Jack of Diamonds, there we go. Now he's got the extra movement as well as some excellent defensive things, which is good since he's going to be a close range fighter. Over here, the extra sight will help with sniping. Disguise we also still want on Cervantes. should still be on him. Unholy power can go along with prayer for the nun. Well as scavenger. Make sure that they each have at least a pair. Or three of a kind in that case. Now we've just got the Queen of Clubs, which grants movement, and Shriek. Actually, Shriek might work better on him since he'll have better sight range. Yeah, this looks good. Now, what do we have for these new weapons we picked up? We got... Oh, I thought it said we got a new weapon. I guess not. Just unlock them at the Fate Trader, maybe? Toss the nail bomb on her. Angelic Sphere, okay. Wasn't a weapon. Little is known about the contents or the markers of these carved glass containers. Stores HP to allies in a radius. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. I like that. Cervantes can hold on to the gas bomb. Let's head up to the Fate Trader and see what ridiculous weapons we can buy from other campaigns. The team found a lone drifter's encampment. After a short conversation, he revealed that he dealt in unique trinkets collected from all over the land. We've got the meteor dust bombs, we've got the relic, we've got the bone hand rifle. Oh yes, the spooky, spooky rifle. Also got the shotgun revolver, which is exactly what it sounds like. And the revolving revolver, which is basically just if you took a revolver chamber and added more revolver chambers to it. Oh, we've got some... Oh, there's the Doomsday Watch. Oh, I've been missing you, Doomsday Watch. Baby number 9, the 9-barreled shotgun. Grab that. He's got so much money, right? We may as well grab stuff. Bone hand rifle. And... Oh, which one of these was better? Never has to reload, I'll tell you that. No way are you taking 48 shots in one fight. Shotgun revolver. Trade. Good night, B. Glad you stopped by. Alright, baby number 9, the 9-barreled revolver, goes on Cervantes. You can have the bone hand rifle, because it's much nicer for sniping. And you can get the revolving shotgun. Alright, good stuff. Glad we had this talk. I guess we're heading over to the opium den to meet this last guy. A Chinese man welcomed them with a smile, which turned into a frown when they told him they only wanted to speak with one of the patrons. He rolled his eyes as he waved them into the room. Perez knew these places and was unfazed. Sister Isa was disgusted by the addict Sloth. Finally, they beheld Gustav Wedholm in all his confused, amused. They asked him to find some pants. It took an hour for Wedholm to come to his senses, but through a combination of kindness and cruelty, Cervantes brought him back into awareness. Wedholm explained that he was no longer a member and had never been trusted with one of the cipher pieces himself. However, he knew the identities of several Order operatives in the region. though he had a rough idea of their whereabouts. Details such as names and appearances escaped him. For a price, however, call on his associates to fill the blanks. One at the mine. He knew that one order member worked at a nearby mine. His memory was hazy as to his exact position or what he looked like. Well, let's pay for additional information for the guy at the mine. The man was one of the regular miners. Guy named was Jim Rapkins. Alright, let's head over to the mine, shall we? See what happens. That seemed like a good place to get money, if we so require. Distillery, Cooperton, Devil Banner's Mine. No, for real, this is wrong with you not calling it the finger guns. Using the information they had, they only killed the... Cervantes went to the mine foreman, Michael Chaffin, and told him about the demon worshipper in their midst. Horrified, the foreman asked who it could be. Cervantes said he felt awful disclosing the man's name. The foreman begged him. Finally, Cervantes relented and told the foreman it was Rapkins. The foreman said they should bury Rapkins alive. Cervantes told him he would need to access the body afterwards for purification. So it was that the miners bound Rapkins and shoved some dynamite down his throat. They cheered as they detonated him. Cervantes saw the glint of the cipher piece as it flew across the torchlit cavern. He recovered it and made his exit, cheering of the men at his back. Gruesome. Well, let's see what's next, shall we? One at the brothel, saloon, distillery. Doesn't look like we're going to be making money off any of these. It also looks like it's only going to be $200 each, so we've actually got enough. The order member's name was Brendan Hennessy, owner of the local distillery. They came to the Brendan Hennessy distillery. The brand was well known in that region and beyond for its remarkable flavor. The Grand Inquisitor had reason to believe it sheltered a member of the order. Cervantes surprised Hennessy, tied him up. Then he climbed with him onto a catwalk and attracted the attention of the workers below. He told them that their boss, the high priest of a cult, was the high priest of a cult of devil worshippers. Worse, he'd been cheating them on their paychecks, using the extra cash to pay for his dark rituals. He said if the man were truly good, he would resist the flames. If not, he would burn. Little did the workers know that Cervantes had soaked Hennessy's clothes in alcohol. The flames spread across the body immediately as the workers cheered. That is the first typo I've spotted in this game so far. The flames. Cervantes let the man die, twisting, flailing in the flames rather than put him out of his misery. When the fire went out, he recovered the cipher piece. Well, we got a little bit of money there. Wedholm explained that he was no longer a member, etc. Alright, brothel or the saloon? Let's go to the saloon first. We'll save the brothel for last. The man's name was... Oh, not the brothel? Well, it's a special time. We'll go to the brothel at the end. Exactly, the best for last. The man's name was Tino Neubacher. He was an Austrian mercenary. Man, I'm seeing more typos. How hung out at the Cooperton Saloon. Wedholm explained that he was no longer a member and had never been trusted with one of the cipher pieces. Yeah, we know, we've heard it. Alright. Cooperton Saloon, right? We're going over to Cooperton. The Cooperton Saloon was a typical Western saloon, full of strong drink, stone-faced poker players, and women of ill repute. Among their numbers lay a member of the Order. Cervantes stormed into the saloon and accused Neubacher of spying for the Austro-Hungarian Empire to prepare for an invasion by his emperor. While most had never heard of the place, they were quick to beat the life out of the man. Cervantes demanded that the traitor's body be burned to ashes, and the crowd was more than happy to oblige, passing jugs of whiskey as the pier's flames lit. When they dispersed, the Inquisitor recovered the cipher piece and rode off. Do you think we might be playing the bad guy? He remembered one member of the Order worked at the brothel. He was a bouncer, or maybe a prostitute, or a patron, or the piano player? The owner? He just couldn't rightly recall. The man's name was Bernard LaCroix. He'd made a fortune gambling, and now spent all his time and money at the brothel. Wedholm explained that he was no longer a member. Blah, blah, blah. The brothel was owned by Madame Kimberly Hosmer, a respected philanthropist who ran a reputable shop. Someone here was a member of the Order, whether one of the patrons or the women. Simply slaughtering them all would surely gain Cervantes new enemies.
Every member of the Order in the area was dead, but the cipher was still incomplete. The Inquisitor hoped that Wedholm had more information to offer.
Cervantes entered the establishment and confronted Madame Hosmer. He proclaimed that Bernard LaCroix had been worshipping evil Indian spirits. The man was defenestrated without delay. He found the cipher piece in his ruptured abdomen. I like that. Defenestrated. That's one of my favorite words. Pushed out a window. Members of the Church Inquisition have the Vatican's complete trust. They'd never be corrupt, bloodthirsty motherfuckers. Of course! When they revisited the den, they found Wedholm sleeping. Hands folded on his chest, clutching an envelope addressed to the Grand Inquisitor. The message was from a woman named Cassandra, who said she was being held prisoner at the abandoned mine. It said the clairvoyant was there too, along with many other Order members, and provided copious information about the compound.
The letter from a supposed ally was an interesting turn of events. However, the motivations of the sender were a mystery. Cervantes hoped to finally deal with the clairvoyant who remained a thorn in his side.
Well, I will be right back. I have to take just a moment. So let me put up a thing that says BRB, shall we? Text. Right. Be right back. Make it something that'll stand out. We'll do our regular bright green. There. Alright, no one can miss that. One moment, please. Alright, I return. Get rid of that shit. And let's attack the abandoned mine. The mine looked abandoned, but Cervantes knew it was a secret base for the Order. According to the letter, the clairvoyant and his prisoner were there. Cervantes felt uneasy, worried that it might be a trap. Still, it was their only lead. The letter helped them plan their attack. They could strike when fewer men were at the compound, or wait until the arrival of a convoy when there would be more men, but they could use the wagons as cover. Alright, we've already got everyone set up. Oh right, the Doomsday Watch. Good thing I checked for that stuff. Let's kick a little ass, shall we? The old mine would soon become the clairvoyant's tomb.
Indeed, the abandoned mine was not so abandoned.
You notice.
As they reached the compound, they instantly saw armed men. They suspected their new friend was locked up in the shed.
Alright, we got a fourth character. That's interesting. There's only been one female protagonist up to this point. Alright, so I get the feeling when we rescue her, it's gonna turn off stealth mode immediately. So we better get everyone set up to start shooting. Yeah, Warren's wife, as far as I can remember, was the only female character. Yeah, we're gonna have to get all this set up. Fortunately, Cervantes can move about as he pleases. As again, I've got that stealth card on him that makes him completely ignored all the time. I didn't see anyone inside this shed. Alright, she's got to keep moving around this way too. We want to keep as many walls on as many sides of us as possible. Which means this is actually a very good position to be in. There's someone here apparently? Oh no, that's his line of sight. Okay. I got confused.
They discovered a young woman,
Yep.
undoubtedly the author of the letter. She agreed to join their cause.
He's got a pistol on, so I'd better shoot him like now. Oh man, that extra 2 damage from the Doomsday Clock? That's nuts! His fucking sidearm is doing 8 damage now. Alright, start on prayer. Blessed Sight. Guessing that just increased her sight modifier. Alright, she doesn't really have a spot she can get to that's closer and provides full cover, so she's just going to stay out of line of sight entirely. Alright, Cervantes. Oh! Well, I actually didn't expect that to miss, but unlike in many SRPGs, a miss isn't basically dooming you. And she's got a Derringer and bare hands. He does not have a second weapon. This might actually be difficult to get her out of alive. She's mostly going to be hiding. She did not come in as well armed as I might have hoped. Ooh, that's a surprise miss. Alright, Cervantes has to get in close. Stay in cover. This is probably the best he's going to do right now. Fortunately, that's not terrible. Sorry, got lightheaded there for a second. Alright, we're gonna continue pushing in. Don't really have anywhere for her to go either. I thought this was a better spot than it actually turns out to be. That's fine, we're mostly covered, so it's not that big of a deal. I can at least see how my enemies are going to react. And the turn. It's got real good accuracy for shooting through a fence. Oh! Guy's close enough that... Really? 52? Ugh. Thing's got a very short... Yeah, it's got a very, very short range modifier, huh? Has to be basically right up against someone to hit them effectively with the 9-barreled shotgun, which makes sense. I mean, it's a 9-barreled shotgun. You can't expect it to have much accuracy past a certain distance. Alright, can she hit him? Oh, she can. What an excellent shot. Excellent shot, sister. Very proud of your ability to murder in cold blood. Valid ricochet targets. He is gonna have to come out. Not out of cover, this should be fine. I don't want her to move just yet.
Patris et Filii Spiritus Sancti. Oh man, I don't know what that is. I feel like it was probably. Oh, okay. It's the old prayer ending in Latin. I understand now. That's a very good, very fitting. Still no ricochet. What's accuracy looking like here? 59, it's fine. Only a big fat rat would shoot a guy through plywood into his back. Still full cover. I think she needs to get out of sight. Which fortunately she's quite able to do. But now she can't see anyone. You are only in half cover. Ooh, am I close enough to hit with the shotgun? No, not really. Damn it. I keep hoping. But every time my hopes are dashed. It's very sad. Move over slightly so you're ready to run if I need you to. In the meantime, you're John Cena. Oh, shit. Ooh. I had not thought of that. He does not have cover from that direction anymore. It's fine. Take him out, and then we can take out this Chungus. Gotta be somewhere she can throw it. Not really. Oh, hell. She moves up close. Aha, perfect. Have a nail bomb. It's perfectly safe. Oh, 0% accuracy. Guess I should have expected that out of a Derringer. Yeah, I knew he'd be able to take the next shot. Oh! Meanie. Alright, now Cervantes can move forward. Gonna need to move some other people creatively first, though. We've got this fucker over here, hiding on that little catwalk. That's gonna be the problem. Right, reload. What do we got for... It's 59... 66, alright. There we go, one down. Alright, Rosa can go over. Aha! Now we can see more people. $35. Good lord. It's fine. Take the shot. Get in here. You reload.
forward. Perfect. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Hey there, Bad Road. That say la vie text doesn't work as well in text. Say la vie joke, I mean. You're right, but I did laugh after you explained it. So, it ends up working in its own way. Bloody hell, that shotgun. You really do have to be right up against someone for it to work correctly. Is there anywhere? Yeah, he can move around to this spot. Keep shooting, man. Lower his luck until we can actually damage him. Creep forward a bit. Ooh. Chance to hit is not showing up for some reason, so that's weird. Take that, jerk. Mark of a good joke, it's funny even after it's explained. That's very true. Oh. So mean, shooting a nun. They really don't like her. Maybe they got smacked with a ruler in school or something. Alright, we need to flank. No getting around that. Absolutely need to flank in order to actually damage these guys. Oh, they've both got friggin' pistols out too, so we can't sneak in close. Now that I really understand how reaction shots work. That guy's got 8 HP, that's nuts for a mook. There we go. A little bit of damage. No, that leaves her vulnerable to his shots. Ugh. Gonna have to keep whittling them down, I think. He is a lawyer, but he is also a superhero. That is an inside joke, is what that is. Really hate that nun. Know how much mercy they're showing her? None. Alright, he's gonna have to step into half cover for a sec to outflank this fucker.
works out though, I hope. The best jokes are the ones that get people booing, obviously. Alright, moving close. This. No one else needs it, but it's your only healing item at the moment. Alright, it does not work right away. That's disappointing. 0%. God, this Derringer is terrible. Hey, you better run. Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen. That's actually distracting them from shooting at her. And I have no idea why that's not healing her. I thought it was supposed to heal her. Ooh, can I? Yes, I can. Gas bomb. Gas bomb. Everybody loves a gas bomb. Ricochet into this fella? No. Well, you can't even shoot at the guy on the ground at the ground level. Not from there. Aha, she should actually be able to shoot him. Hopefully this doesn't get her killed. Oh, I thought that'd work. Silly me. Yeah, you get out of that gas bomb and shoot at the woman in full cover again. Ooh, finally out of ammo on that weapon, huh? Reload. Built to kill someone from behind right up close because you're a coward. Shit. I will say the nuns feeding people dynamite angle is a lot more fun than right-click yourself to commit suicide from the last time. Very true. This is a lot less... This is a much more graphically ridiculous campaign rather than sour and somber. And I enjoyed the sour and somber campaign. Dour and somber? Either one works. I meant dour, I think. But this one is definitely a nice change. It amps up the ridiculousness. You've still got your pistol out, don't you? Yeah, you do. Which means right here might get me killed. We're gonna try it anyway. Aha! Yeah, he couldn't see me. Ooh. Oh. Dead. Oh, fuck! Oh, did not expect that. And now he's got a fractured spine. Somehow that does not prevent him from dashing away, though. Alright, Cervantes needs to get, like, away. Which means, like, over to here. So no one can see him to shoot at him. Bonk. No line of sight there. Oof, that sucks. Uh-huh, and you're keeping cover. Alright, keep eating his luck. His line of sight? I don't... No, you're not in his line of sight. Otherwise he'd be able to shoot at you. Alright, you have to flank around that side. Yeah, you're gonna keep shooting at her. Can't flank around that side. I thought there was a door here, but there's only a window. It's fine. Oh, I thought I'd be able to shoot him from here. I've got a line of sight to him, don't I? I absolutely have a line of sight to him. Ugh, that's frustrating. Luck at 72. Alright, you're fine to be here for one moment. That should distract you enough. Oh, shit, now he's running. I think he's our last problem. Only need to do the 1 damage. I knew that was gonna happen. And I'm fine with it. Just need to keep whittling down his luck at this point. Ooh, this should do it. Let her get that last hit. 100%.
Every member of the Order had been dispatched. Now, they only needed to cut the cipher piece from the clairvoyant's still warm corpse.
Mission complete.
Cassandra offered her help in bringing the Order down. But first, she wished to collect her personal effects from the nearby village.
Take a look. I got the custom scoped rifle, which is decent. Wouldn't mind having a second person with sniper capabilities. And let's dump the Lancaster pistol onto her because it's slightly better. He has danger sense. Plus 25 defense. Good lord. Alright, let's look at our new cards. We've actually got enough for a straight flush right now. have to play around with it a bit. For now, let's just put whatever we have left on our new character. Worry about the rest later. King of Hearts do. +4 sight, also smell blood, which allows you to always be able to see where wounded enemies are. Very helpful. And since it's about 11:15, it's probably a good time for me to call it. Once again, I do apologize for a shorter stream than usual. But Windows updates are jerks. I've been Sue, this has been Hard West. Thank you everyone for coming. Subscribers, followers, whatever. If you're not following us, go ahead and hit that follow button if you'd like. Helps us out just an absolute ton. Over the next week, we've got Monday, tomorrow, we've got Christy playing Chroma Squad and Magic the Gathering Arena. If you're interested in continuing to watch Magic the Gathering Arena, do show up, because we do judge how successful something's going to be over how many people show up for the streams of it. Tuesday, we've got Andrea playing Paladins and Nier Automata. If you'd like to play Paladins with her, please drop us a direct message here on Mastodon. That here or on Mastodon. Okay, Wednesday, we've got very likely another Jackbox Day. That's been very popular and has been getting new people to come into the stream, so it seems like something we should keep doing. Everyone who is a regular in the chat is welcome to join us. Absolutely love playing these games with you guys. Thursday is Alice playing LEGO Dimensions. She's got 2 more story levels to do, and then she'll be moving on to the other content of the game. That game is an absolute wild ride, and I hope more people will come in and enjoy it. We've been getting a few hits on YouTube for it, so that's good at least. Friday, got Katie playing more Pit People, which is what this game was apparently mistaken for earlier. They're very different SRPGs. And Saturday's back to our day off, so in the meantime, thanks everyone for coming. We love having you here. We love playing these games for you. See you next time.